What's going on, guys? Christian Hanna Horror here. So, look, I'm just gonna use the audio from the camera for this. I want to do like a real vlog and do the thing where I just hang out and talk with you guys because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. So, what I want to do is just show you kind of guys what's going on in the horror room. I don't know if I ever showed my new desk. Like, I've got this set up now with like, two computers, main filming computer when I use my this camera and everything, and this is like the editing, like logos and thumbnails and stuff. I multitask. I've got a setup for that, and I just haven't shown the horror room in a while. So I've got everything set on auto mode on this camera. So excuse like the picture not looking as good as it should. I can manually focus and stuff, but I'm just gonna kind of like sit down, point the camera at me, just kind of talk to you guys. We're gonna do a vlog. I'll talk about stuff in the horror room. And really, this will be like the opening video that can, bring more questions in for you guys to, look at stuff in the future. So I'm going to grab a couple things through the horror room and just kind of tell some stories about it. So, hang tight and enjoy this ride with me. All right. This is my dog right here. I call him Mr. Binky. He's an old man. He's good, though. So I usually come in here a lot, more so like when I'm on my graveyard shift, when Sydney's working days, my wife, and I work nights. And I watch a lot of movies and just hang out. And, this is like my comfort room. Like, my problems go away when I come in here. You know what I mean? I just come in here to chill. I don't want this video to get, like, so sentimental and stuff. But, like, we gotta understand, guys. I really appreciate it when I get compliments on the horror room so much. And I have people ask me, how did I do this? Or, blah, blah, blah. And I always say, like, it just takes time. I can remember a conversation I had with my wife back in 2011 or 12. There was this YouTuber named CCG. I forgot he might have had some numbers behind his name. But you can find his channel. Like, he was the first guy I ever saw that, like, had, like, this, like, legitimate horror room. And I was in awe of it. It was beautiful. He had figures everywhere and animatronics and stuff, and he was from, it sounded like he was from Boston. So if you know his channel, this is how he sounded. Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're gonna look at my Friday the 13th collection. It's got some really great pieces here. He was an awesome guy. I think I'll still see him comment on Boogeyman Ben's channel sometimes. He's a really cool dude, but I don't know if he's into collecting horror that much anymore. I'm not sure. But he motivated me, guys. Like, he was, like, when I saw those videos, I remember I had gotten really bit by horror big time at that point. I remember I was talking to my wife, Sydney was my then girlfriend, saying, I want to do that. I want to create a horror room like that. And I think I can do it. And I wanted it now. I just graduated nursing school, and I remember getting the skeleton mask from Halloween 3 from Sydney for my birthday. She found all that stuff. Like, she found Sean Clark's old website, which is no longer available. And she got me that skeleton, and I was like, man, this is awesome. This is so awesome. And, man, just to think that it created all of this. And I'm still growing every day, Things come and they go. And, I'm just proud. I'm very proud. But it takes time. To the people that want to make a horror room, it took me 10 years to create the horror room I have now. And it's ever changing. But I am proud of it. And I remember when I got some of this stuff, I want to talk about, like this. I never did a video on this. I got this stuff cup. Just can't get enough of the stuff. And, I love this movie. And I told my wife I love this movie. And, she fell in love with it too, but we got the Arrow Video Blu-ray, we watched it together. And I was like, Sydney, I want a stuffed cup. And she found somebody on Etsy, made that. So I was like, cool, cool. So now it's in the horror, because it's a great movie. When you talk about, like, horror movie soundtracks, I'll never forget, I don't know how well this camera's going to pick this up, Halloween 3. This is the original movie soundtrack cassette. You talk about soundtracks, like music that inspires me till this day. Like, this soundtrack is so awe-inspiring to me till this day. Chariots of Pumpkins is like a song that just blew me away. We got this on vinyl soundtrack back in 2012. I actually have a video on my channel. It's years and years ago, just called Halloween 3 vinyl, and I play the vinyl for like a minute and a half on my channel. And I remember I really wanted to get the cassette of it too, so I got the cassette of that. I got the cassette of Halloween 5. Now, what's special about the cassette for Halloween 5 is, you know, I've always wanted the music that's in the movies. You remember when Rachel is like getting home and she's showering? When we first met up, I started up all wrong. Well, that song was playing in there, and I really liked the song. Romeo, Romeo. Anything for Money, that's the song that Michael plays. The guy, not Michael Myers. I'll do anything for money. Ba, ba, ba. That song's on here. Dancing on Midnight by White Sister. Great album. Second Time Around, Sport Woman. And you get into the Alan Howarth music, which is great. So I think this actually got like a foreign vinyl years and years ago. And it actually has this exact score on it. And it's interesting that Varas Saraband got both the original score and the music in that, you know. But they didn't. And I got these on eBay years ago, guys. Halloween 4 cassette. Something about cassettes is, I still love it. They're still so very retro and classic. And, you know, this one's actually white. You know, good stuff. I just love all this stuff, guys. And one of my favorite scores of all time is the Nightmare on Elm Street 5 cassette. Oh my god. Bruce Dickinson, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. Heaven in the Backseat by Savage. Can't Take the Hurt by Mammoth. What a song. What a song. What do you know about rock and roll? You know, and then it's all hip hop on the second side, which is great too. Great old school stuff. Chub Rock. This is a movie I'm probably going to watch tonight or tomorrow night. I'm not sure. I like this movie now. I was looking at this earlier. So you get the score with this. This is The Beyond, by the way. Grindhouse releasing. So. But yeah, man, this horror room, it's been with me. And it's, I'm still so proud of it. I can't believe that I haven't gotten burnt out on horror. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe I haven't gotten burnt out yet. So. It's something incredible. I gotta get a mask for this bad boy. I gotta find somebody soon to get one for that. But then again, the face is so creepy. I kind of like showing a face, so I don't know. I'm proud of it though, guys. I've been doing this for a while now. Like when I reflect back on my YouTube time, I've been on YouTube since 2012, and I can't believe that seems like it was yesterday. But the truth is, that's almost 10 years now. Wow, I've been on YouTube for like 9 years. Wow. It's hard to fathom. But, you know, I didn't never grow in subs that fast. You know, subs was never something that I really concerned myself with. I was always more concerned with the connections I would make with people. And the friendships, not the connections. Because connections would give the the connotation that I'm trying to grow my channel. Which we all make a YouTube channel to build an audience, sure, you know. But my goal was to make friends. My goal was to have people in my life that I could call friends, and we share the bond of things like horror and, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, it was a slow build for me on this channel, and when I think about having 10K subs now, it's mind blowing. I can't even fathom it. It seems so outlandish to me. And to other people, they may say, well, you probably should have more than that if you've been doing this for 10 years. I was never one that was always concerned with, like, video quality so much and, you know, yeah, you know, whatever, being the first to get reviews up. It's my little puppet for Stripe. I was just the guy that liked to buy cool horror stuff and just do a quick video of it like that on the whim. And even though I've got better equipment now, even though I've got microphones, even though I've got lighting, even though I've got a good camera, although you probably doesn't look that great now, I got everything set on auto mode. I always want to be that guy that, you know, when, like, let's say like a younger viewer watches my channel, I want to always seem attainable to somebody. I want to seem real to the people. Not that I'm saying that having good video quality and all that, it's not real. But I always want people to know that when I'm talking about something I like, it's because I really do like it. It's because I really do care about this stuff. Because even though, like, you know, something as silly as like a gremlin puppet, like if I do a video telling people this thing's really cool, you know, I want people to get excited about it like I do. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted from this channel. The biggest compliment I could ever get, and the thing that makes me the most happy about doing YouTube, is if somebody messages me and says, "I got that movie because you made me want to get it, man." That's the coolest feeling in the world. But I don't know. Let's look at a couple movies and see what we got. So let's look around. I'll pull out some titles and talk about them real quick. This the other day because I popped this on. This was the Slumber Party Massacre Steelbook. I mean, I thought it looked really good. I like this movie, but quite honestly, I think 2 is my favorite. You know, it's good stuff. This is the one John Carpenter movie like I never watch that often, even though I love it, is Escape from New York. It's like, you think about like The Thing and stuff. The Thing is so bingeable and rewatchable. And I don't think that this movie isn't. I just find myself not wanting to see this one as often. Like, I can watch The Thing and They Live every day of the week. Speaking of They Live, I'm not going to get this 4K probably of They Live unless I see it at a Best Buy. And I'm just like, do I want that? If I see it, I may want to get it. But I really like the Steelbook of They Live, you know, because it looks really good. I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick you know what, and I'm all out of bubblegum. So I don't want to seem like a sissy. I just don't curse on my channel. It's just something I subconsciously did for years, and so I just decided to keep it that way. But if you catch me on like a Pizzile live stream or something, you may hear me slip up. I'm not perfect, you know. You know, this is the one thing I get asked about the most still is, you know, I had somebody message me like, "Hey, can you show me the pictures of your Halloween box set?" This thing was a big deal, guys, when this thing came out. You know, I remember 2014 when this got announced. I thought it was like groundbreaking stuff. And I remember, you know, thinking about, this is my most important thing, right? Even though Scream Factory already did it, the first thing I pulled out when I was getting this set was this. I was like, oh my god, Halloween 3. But obviously, like, the one thing that people were really excited about, like the juggernaut of the set, in my opinion, was obviously when they did Halloween 6, you know, they had 2 discs because they did the producer's cut for this Blu-ray, and then you had the theatrical cut. That was a big deal, man. I mean, that was a big deal. And, you know, the funny thing is, this is no longer the complete collection. Look, it says the complete collection. You know. Which gets us to, you know, the Halloween movies. Like, I guess I'm excited for Halloween Kills. I'm just a little nervous, like, because I liked Halloween 2018 a lot when I saw it. It was really a fun watch, but then I wondered, like, do I like it as much as I think I should, or why don't I like? I feel like I should like it more now than I did. But I think, like, I can let go. I think I can let go and just, you know, the Halloween series has been through so much already. You know, it's just, you know, let's have fun and just let's see Michael Myers wreak some havoc. So that's what I'm really excited for. You know, I'm just excited to see Michael tear it up in Halloween Kills. I'm ready to see that movie this year, so I don't know. We'll look at a few more things real quick. How about that? This is the big Halloween 3. I mean, this thing right here is what started my collection. This skeleton mask was the first thing. And it's always had a mainstay in the horror room. So getting that mask was everything. I went through trials and tribulations when I was trying to find the, you know, jack-o'-lantern. Sean Clark's store had closed down, so I had to find another company that made one. Got it, and I know that when me and Sydney got it, we really didn't like it. But it was the only place we could find online at the time that had it. You got to remember, there was no Trick or Treat Studios back then. There was only independent mask makers. So, but that's a Trick or Treat Studios pumpkin mask, because I actually think that they did a really good job with the pumpkin. And this beauty is the very last witch that Sean Clark's Silver Champagne Novelties ever made. Autographed and all by Tommy Lee Wallace. It's the real deal. But these three guys are the things that are always like going to be one of the most important things in my collection, because Halloween 3 is one of my favorite movies ever. I love that movie. You know, I always have, I always will. You know. And I'm so glad that NECA did that set. I've got the guys, and there's the little TV. There's the witch's head. You know, good stuff. So, yeah, I could just look at some of the. I have so much horror stuff. I forget I have it all. This was the big box VHS for Puppet Master, but it had the Blu-ray inside of there, which is a good Blu-ray. It's got new artwork and stuff, remastered, uncut. You know, good stuff. We need to do this again, guys. We're going to wrap it up. I've been going for a while. I've been telling stories and stuff. I'm just going to do some vlogs every now and again and just talk. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you don't, I won't have to do these that much more often. But if you guys enjoy these and there's things you want me to talk about, just like real talk about, like this, I'd be more than happy to. So, tell you what, guys, I love y'all. We'll end it here. I'm probably going to watch From Beyond tonight or The Boogeyman. I'll decide. And I know I'm going to review The Boogeyman, so I love you guys. You know what? We'll see you next time.